Welcome. I'm Roger from Shuttle Computers, and I'm here to introduce to you our new series of Slim, the DH110SE. As you can see here, there's a front I/O here, and has various ports. As your front audio, so right here has microphone, headphone for your audio needs. We have a couple of LEDs here, LED indicator lights. One is for power, and one is for hard drive activity. We have a power button here. Here we have an SD card reader. Pop in your SD card there. We have a couple of USB ports here. Here specifically is the 3.0 ports. There's two of them, and two 2.0 ports. Let me flip it around. Here on the back I/O, we have multitude of ports. We have the DC in, which hooks up to your power adapter, which is included in your accessory box. We have two video outputs. We have HDMI and DisplayPort. Right over here, we have one RJ45, which is capable of 1 gigabit LAN via the Realtek Ethernet controller. And here we have four 2.0 USB ports. And on this little punch out right here are a couple sets of jumpers. There are indicators on the bottom. One is for power, and one is to turn on or off the unit with a power button that can be made. To access the chassis, all you have to do is unscrew these two screws, which I'll proceed to do right now. To undo the cover, all you have to do is slide it up. As you can see, there's two ventilation holes for the fans, which is covered with the mesh. That's to prevent any kind of dust or debris buildup, or possible debris that could fall into the unit. Here we have the 2.5-inch bracket, which supports SSDs and mechanical drives, as long as they're 2.5 inch. To release the bracket, all you have to do is unscrew this one screw right here. So, just do that so. It's just a standard bracket. Now, there's a lot of things going inside, but to get a better look, I'm going to go ahead and undo the heatsink. That way you guys can have a better look at it. So to undo the heatsink, all you have to do is unscrew these four spring-loaded screws. So it might take a little bit of effort, but nothing too dramatic. I'll go ahead and unhook it from the CPU fan header, and just lift it straight up. Let's fix it here. So in here we have the CPU socket, which supports LG 1151 Intel processors, codenamed Skylake. As long you can do Celeron, Pentiums, and the Core i series, as long as they have the TDP of 65 watts. Here we have a couple of M.2s. This one in particular is the 2230AE, which supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, depending on the card. And here we have a slot that supports both 2242 and 2260. So this can support multiple kinds of SSDs. It's typically up to your preference in terms of what brand or anything like that you want to choose, size, capacity, etc. Here as well we have a couple of SODIMM slots. Now these look like your typical SODIMM slots, but these are actually kind of unique. Unique in the sense that these support DDR4 RAM. So what does that mean to you? That simply means that DDR4 runs at a much higher frequency, thus in theory, should be faster, more responsive for whole system performance. I believe this unit is capable of running 2133 MHz DDR4 SODIMMs. Right here is a SATA cable. It's integrated into the unit and then works in unison with the bracket. So simply, a hard drive would be here, and you'd plug it in like so. Once you have everything mounted, your CPU, your RAM, you'd go ahead and put on this heatsink. M.2, optional, if you'd like. Then from there, you put on the bracket and close everything up. So that concludes the product overview for the DH110SE. If you'd like more detailed information, there'll be a link in the description below. Go ahead and give us a like, or better yet, subscribe, just to keep up with the newest Shuttle products. Thank you for watching.